Welcome, everybody, to the Annenberg Space for Photography. The Foundation operates the space admission-free as a community gift.
This exhibition is the best photojournalism from the last year.
Every one of those pictures, in and of itself, is a story.
It's probably the greatest photography exhibition place I've ever been to.
This is like the cream of the crop.
It's a giant feather in my cap. Pictures of the Year International is a program of the Donald W. Reynolds Journalism Institute at the Missouri School of Journalism. It began in 1944 as a competition to recognize war photographers during World War II. Since then, it has grown into the oldest and most prestigious photojournalism program in the world.
The Pictures of the Year International event now is 4 months in Los Angeles. 45,000 images from all over the world. It's distilled down in sort of the, quote, the best 1,400 or so.
It covers everything from the United States election to Michael Phelps winning the Olympic gold medals. It's kind of recapping the last year's history.
These images are some of the best in this past year and beyond.
I think you will be moved by the pictures you see here and the voices that you hear.
For me, the photojournalist's job is to be a witness, nothing else.
And that's something that you may not get other places.
What really redefines what we're doing here is the high-resolution presentation, in some instances in 4K resolution on giant screens that measure 7 feet by 14 feet. And there you get to see photography, the voice of the photographer, shot on super high-resolution, high-definition cameras. So their voices, their experiences working in the field are woven into their photography.
This is the story about people with no chance to get a better life. In this case, about the untouchables.
You see the pictures on the wall, you see the video presentation. It kind of rounds out the story about the work and the person doing the work.
Because I saw it as an opportunity to change the future for these people.
For a person to come into this space and interact with a photograph and look at it and examine all the nuances of the human being, the subject that's in the photograph, the environment that's in the photograph, the moment that it was captured, all of those issues are something that can be savored by everyone. Every year at the end of the competition, we put together a 2-day program to recognize the work of the winning photographers. Each of the recognized speakers is a premier winner in a certain category.
To be able to sit there and hear them describe their images in their own words and their experiences brings a whole new depth to the photos.
Once you take pictures of something that is, happening in front of you, you know if you have a picture or you don't.
It's not just a museum or something, it's more like a place to meet and a place to discuss photography.
I feel like this is a clubhouse, my clubhouse. This is a place that we can get together, photographers, and talk about our work.
For me, this was just kind of pure experimentation. This was not for the paper.
We move humankind. And this is a real moment for us to be able to take this to the people.
The Annenberg Foundation is in the hope and inspiration business and tries to create a process where people can feel like the best of what they can bring is available to them because something in their life has been touched, to bring it out, to sort of open up. All of that, I think, helps us just look at ourselves differently.